We'd like everyone to remain standing for the presentation of colors by the McKinney ISD Marine Corps Color Guard, represented by Left Rifleman, Cadet Private First Class Kaylee Macedo, National Colors, Cadet Lance Corporal Ashley Turnipseed, Texas Flag, Cadet Private Miranda Siegler, and the Right Rifleman, Cadet Lance Corporal Jeanette Arroyo. The national anthem will be performed by the McKinney High School Full Orchestra. Give another round of applause for the McKinney High School Marine Corps Color Guard. Please be seated. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Logan Ferris, and I'm the proud principal of the McKinney High School. It is my honor at this time to open the graduation ceremony for the class of 2015 for McKinney High School. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize some honored guests. On stage, on my left and your right, please welcome McKinney ISD board member Stephanie Odell, board member Maria McKenzie, board member Kathy Livesey, board member Curtis Rippey, Board Vice President Bobby Amick, Board President Amy Dankel, and McKinney ISD Superintendent Dr. Rick McDaniel. Lynn Sperry was unable to be with us, but she sends her warm wishes to our graduates. So today we are here to celebrate a milestone in the lives of each and every one of these young men and women. For the past 13 years, you have dedicated your lives to pursuing success through learning, studying, testing, reading, testing, debating, testing, and testing, if I haven't stressed that enough. This is a day that is a milestone in your life, and it's a very important day. This is deserving of our attention today, and it's one of those few truly memorable transitions from one chapter of your life to the next. McKinney High School proudly professes that we are rich in legacy and focused on the future. Legacy is a big part of our school. And we are honoring this year, as I said earlier, our 126th graduating class from McKinney High School. That's history. But legacy means more than history. Legacy is more than painting senior parking spots in August. It's more than yellow helmets. It's more than marble lions. It's more than beating drums. More than the spring show, more than pep rallies. It's more than a spring porch concert. It's more than MHS1. It's more than linking pinkies after ball games during the Alma Mater. It's more than school spirit. It's even more than wearing silly costumes at ball games that I still have not figured out. But these are all very important parts of our culture, but they're incomplete without relationships. Legacy is that relational glue that binds us together in a common culture that we call McKinney High School. Legacy is established when we engage in these activities together as a school family. It was interesting, I remember the beginning of the year, seniors were quick in the heat of August to quickly design and paint their senior parking spots, those that participated. And last night I was at campus about 10 o'clock, and I'm not gonna point out who, but there was one poor soul covering up his last parking spot so that he was eligible for graduation today. That's a requirement. But we're celebrating a lot of legacy this year, and this year is very unique. McKinney High School family has a variety of anniversaries that I'd like to call to your attention. Specifically, we are celebrating 50 years of dancing together with our Marquettes. We're also celebrating 75 years of journalism with the publication of our yearbook this year. Now, as I said, 126 years of graduates. This year we are celebrating 100 years of singing together with our choir. 100 years of making music together with our band. 100 years of serving together with our student council. And 100 years of the German club learning together. Danke. But our legacy also includes leadership. Today we are recognizing 14 graduates that have excelled in both leadership and service, and they've earned the highest rank attainable with the scouting program with the Boy Scouts of America as Eagle Scouts. 14 Eagle Scouts. Please join me in recognizing our 2015 Eagle Scouts, and if they'll stand as I call their name: Jacob Driggs, Andrew Freeman, Brennan Hansen, Alexander Hollingworth, Elijah J., Philip Kircher, Austin Ludwig, Hollis Meacham, Luke Miraglia, Chase Reeder, Kyle Robinson, Kevin Sells, Zachary South, and Brigham Wilson. Thank you, gentlemen, for serving. You may be seated. We've also been honored this year, as you've already had the pleasure of enjoying. This is the first year with the creation of our McKinney ISD Junior ROTC program with the United States Marine Corps. Thank you. If you've noticed earlier in the fall at ball games, we brought color guards. We had 9/11 ceremonies. We had our color guard today for graduation, and you'll notice some of our graduates are wearing their dress blues for the special occasion, and we're very proud of each one of you. These students are all ready to graduate, and they're ready to lead in their respective endeavors that they have. I look forward to the class of 2115 when we celebrate 100 years of JROTC, but I probably won't be in attendance. Maybe my grandkids will. Graduates, you're probably experiencing a whirlwind of emotions today. They're tugging at your attention. You may be feeling a little bit of doubt. You may be feeling maybe even a little bit of fear. Feeling like you're a little bit lost or confused, or I'm just not quite ready for this, okay? You don't have to admit it. We've all been there, we know. But I want you to look around today and see the host of friends and family and teachers that are gathered here today for one purpose: to encourage you on to not doubt, but have faith in yourself, to not fear, but be courageous, to remind you that that lost feeling is many times the beginning of a grand new adventure. Find focus when you feel confused, and be ready for the opportunity when it steps into your pathway. You've been preparing for the last 17 or 18 years to act now. The future is where you dream it, and then you realize your true potential. And there are no boundaries to either of your futures for each and every one of you. And just remember that as you challenge yourself, I want to challenge you to dream big and live an epic life, embracing all that life has for you. Because while your life lies before you, the path is not paved, and the road to success is always under construction. I want to thank you all and welcome you to our graduation today. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Logan Miller for some opening remarks.
Good afternoon. My name is Logan Miller. Please bow your heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for these years together as we, the McKinney High School class of 2015, were given the opportunity to grow in knowledge and maturity through our experiences together. Lord, we thank you for blessing us with teachable minds to build our future careers. We thank you for our loving families, our friends, our teachers, and our administrators. Thank you for the memories we made here at McKinney High School. And we thank you in advance for the strength and courage you will grant us as we head off in different directions to make a positive impact on this world. We pray that you will guide and direct us in new adventures and bless each and every member of the class of 2015 here representing McKinney High School. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. And now I would like to invite you to please be seated and introduce our senior class president, Aaron Codwell.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Aaron Cogwell, and I'm pleased to give the senior address. When I began writing this speech, I had only one goal in mind: make this the fastest speech possible. With that thought, I would like to focus on one thing that all the seniors should have learned this year. Des Bryant still caught it. Actually, what they should be thinking is thank you. On behalf of the McKinney High School class of 2015, I would like to say thank you to all the parents, teachers, supervisors, and anyone else we came in contact with during these 13 years of school, because without their love and support, this would not be possible. These past 4 years have been awesome, and our class is truly blessed to have been able to grow up in the #1 city and graduate from the best school here. Seniors, I challenge you today to live a grateful life. Be grateful for those who have influenced you in the past and those who will help shape your future. When you sit in your first college class or start your first day of work, Think of the people that helped you get to that point. Living a grateful life doesn't just mean saying thanks. It means living your life in a way that honors those who helped you succeed. Finally, I would like to thank my mom, dad, grandparents, and family in Germany for everything you've done for me. I love you guys. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our salutatorian, Smeet Gautam.
The world has changed much since we began our high school journey 4 years ago. Our school building has undergone a physical transformation like no other. Our physical appearances have shifted away from the neoteny of youth. But these changes are minuscule in the grand scheme of things. The total human population has increased by more than 400 million people. Our hearts have beaten more than 200 million times. Our planet has traveled 43 billion kilometers since we began freshman year. And this small, rocky spaceship is the only home we will have for the time being, but we are slowly killing it. We have lost 7.5 million hectares of forest in the time it took us to graduate from high school. But change is the law of life. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything at all, not for themselves and not for anyone else. There are those who fight to conserve the archaic ways of the past, and there are those who are always receptive to dynamic revisions. The latter is in a perpetual war to dismiss the ever-present lagging of the former. How long must we wait before it is realized that the current human use of the planet's resources is not sustainable for future generations? What will be the duration of time that exists between the present and the time of the elevation of all citizens to the same legal status? Public education, despite its ups and downs, offers to young minds ideas of how to modify the world to fit the characteristics of the ever-changing human society that occupies it. The information that comes to our brains changes us indeed, but realize that the learning does not end once you leave the lecture hall. There is no end to education. It is not that you read a book, pass an examination, and finish with your schooling. The whole of life, from the moment you are born to the moment you die, is a process of learning. This is a truth that is as certain as death. It is this final change from life to unlife that leaves you wishing that you embraced the change you were unwilling to follow through with. Whatever it is you want to do with your life, a year from now you will wish you had started today. Change can come in many forms in our lives. It might come forcefully, like a tidal wave, or creep along incrementally, like a glacier. It might come in the form of a devastating tragedy, with difficult choices, or even new opportunities. But even though change is often difficult, many times it's for the best. Accomplishing anything great in life requires significant change that pushes us beyond our comfort zones. Many times, the only way to improve our lives is to force ourselves to undergo difficult change. Whatever your plans after graduation may be, realize that you will have the most success if you become the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce the valedictorian of our class, Brennan Stewart.
Class of 2015, I only have one question to ask of you today. What would happen if a penguin met a polar bear? I'm sorry, that wasn't the right way to begin. They get it. Now, before I start, on behalf of the class of 2015, I would like to thank everyone who helped make today so wonderful. To the orchestra and band, thank you for coming here and sharing the amazing talent of the McKinney High School Music Department. To the family and friends of the class of 2015, thank you all for being here with us to celebrate this accomplishment. And to all the teachers at McKinney High School, thank you for actually making high school mean something by teaching us all the things Google could not. And to the McKinney High School Social Studies Department, you all are the absolute best. I think I speak for everyone here when I say I wish Mr. Scanlon could teach all my classes at UT. Of course, he would rather insult the great Andrew Jackson long before he ever set foot on the 40 acres. He thinks A&M is the best. It's not. Now, I have a few people to thank personally. To Dr. Cranmore and all others who helped me apply to college, you helped me keep my sanity through the college application process. To the Garrison family and everyone else who has invested in my future through their generous support, thank you. And to my little brother, sophomore Ryan Stewart, thank you for being my brother and for not being taller than me. And most importantly, I cannot express how thankful I am to my parents. They were the ones who calmed me down, helped me breathe, and edited my essays at 2 a.m. Now, this is the part where I'm supposed to say something inspirational, like, I look out at our graduating class and I see the leaders of tomorrow. So I use this inspirational voice. And I say, I see future lawyers, doctors, engineers, astronauts, presidents, and washed-up celebrities. Now, the truth is, I don't see any of that. I see Sod, who is pretty much friends with every last person in our class. I see Chase Chesapeake, who did his always memorable, usually glorious, and occasionally stupid, and once in and often, way too long skits on MHS1. I see Johnny Thomas, Tyler McMahon, Kyra Sorensen, Kyle Robinson, Dave, Elena, Andrew, Meredith, Lily, and so many other people I wish I had time to mention. Some of these people are close friends of mine, and some of them I hardly knew. But high school would not have been the same without any of them. Who are you going to remember? What made high school memorable for you? When you look back on high school, no one is going to remember what they learned in the third period stats class. Sorry, Coach Newhouse. But all of us will remember our friends. Who can ever forget all those wild stories about Austin Ludwig? And nobody will ever forget that Brian Cooper never missed a whole day of school in his life. In the end, those are the things that matter. The connections we built, the times we shared, the stories we tell, and the friends we cherish. If you forget what you value most about high school, then your entire time at McKinney High School will be meaningless, and it wasn't. But that time is now over. However, our lives are anything but. In fact, they have only just begun. Every decision we have ever made in life has been a choice, and our choices have led us to this point. Now, we have a whole new set of choices to make. From this point on, there are no more safety nets, no more test corrections. Our lives are our own to either ruin or turn into something great. Take a moment to think about what you value most. Is it family, wealth, fun, religion, or something completely different? Most of the choices we will make in life will be easy, but the choices that truly matter are the hard choices. Choices such as which friend to support in a fight, whether to forgive someone who has hurt you and betrayed your trust, and is it better to spend time with your family or work more to support them? Regardless of what you choose, you will have to sacrifice something you care deeply about. Those are the choices that will define us. And we will not always make the right decisions. We will all have regrets, mistakes, people whom we have hurt, and people who have hurt us. It's only natural. But the amazing thing about life is that it gives us a chance to fix our mistakes. We can reconnect with friends we have lost, reapply to our dream job or school, and ask forgiveness for our sins. A dream is only dead when we give up on it. But no matter how hard you try, some people won't let us fix our relationships, and some opportunities are a one-time chance. Some bridges just can't be rebuilt. You can learn from the past, hope that one day you can make everything better, but you can't hold on to the past. You have to see what lies ahead. Whenever we stumble in life, we need to think of what we value most and let that guide our choices. Because if there is one thing we have learned from Dr. Ferris, it is that the road to success is always under construction. As we leave here today, we will make our first choices in a brand new part of our lives. What legacy do we want to leave? What kind of person do we want to be? And how hard are we willing to work to accomplish our dreams? Whatever you decide, remember, the goal we should all strive for is the ability to look ourselves in the mirror and be proud of the choices we have made and the life we have lived. But let us never forget all we have accomplished and make every moment our pride time.
I like pride time. Dr. McDaniel, as principal of McKinney High School, I verify that the members of the class of 2015 before us have met all the requirements mandated by the state of Texas for graduation, and I present to you the senior class of 2015.
Well, congratulations. I will follow it up by saying that by the authority granted to me by the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, as well as the McKinney ISD Board of Trustees, I hereby declare you to be graduates of McKinney High School in the year 2015. Congratulations.
Renan Tyler Stewart. Samit Pani Gautam. Stephanie Munochizo Ohagi. David Michael Hine. Luke Eric Maraglia. Jessica Renee McConaughey. Andrew Christopher Freeman. Eric Noah Chow. Joyce Zion Song. Reed Joseph Yoder. Christian Gabriel Schneider. Natalia Maria Espinoza. Marcus Jordan Jones. Catherine Margaret Miller. Ryan Ellis Mathis. Megan Rose Campbell. Mackenzie Nicole Grider. Joshua Bradley McAllister. Alexandra Joy Lindstrom. Hannah Lynn Pruitt. Margot Lyon Spartson. Syed Saad Shahabuddin. Jordan Taylor Trant. Justin Kashim Ahmed. Meredith Michelle Island. Margot Christine Deathridge. Austin Edward Clark. Rachel Marie Brinkman. Sarah Grace Appleby. Jack Wilson Solis. Kara Noel Sorensen. Mackenzie Joe McHughes. Jonathan Richard Knox. Austin David Ludwig. Hannah Teresa Cabral. Edward Francis Baca. Andrew David Mobley. Yorgis William Carianis. John Gregory Thomas. Brookley Freeman Schroeder. Elena Catherine Jaramillo. Abraham Humphrey Sandoval. Philip Kendrick Kircher. Amelia Grace Kinsinger. Shannon Chelsea Doyle. Emmanuel Rocha Juarez. Alexander Jameson Harper. Dominique Nicole Spotswood. Morgan Ashley Holmes. Elizabeth Caroline Metzel. Patrick Allen Duran. Christian De Jesus Aberto. Pearl Ashley Acos. Jordan Giovanni Acevedo. Harold Glenn Adams. Chloe Noel Alcala. Alexis Marie Alcorta. Maria Teresa Alejos. Sam Almanza. Eduardo Guadalupe Almanza Morales. Lauren K. Anderson. Karen Andrea Arellano. Juan Carlos Arellano Delgado. Miguel Angel Arellano Delgado. Jerice Brianna Armour Gardner. Jerish Brian Armour Gardner. Pablo Alonso Arroyo. Sebastian Arroyo. Austin Clark Ashcraft. Jeremiah Bogdan Atkinson. Gabriel Michael Atkins. Jensen Patrick Austin. Emily Peyton Barr. Kendra Lachey Bailey. Tyler Breed Bailey. Caitlin Joy Baker. Morgan Leanne Baker. Alexis Ballesteros. Alexis Janae Banger. John Arthur Banner. Daisy Lule Barrera. Leland Aubrey Batiste. Imagine Shemaya Batts. Mariah Alexandra Bautista. Anthony Alexander Bertucci. John Edward Betancourt. Lori Preeti Barawaj. Tashandra Sharice Biddle. Hayden Victoria Blair. Mariah Danielle Blair. Luis David Blanco. Cedarian Alexis Blevins. Avery Nicole Bloodworth. Mason Paul Boaz. Destiny Jean Bogle. Aiden Michael Milinkovich Boland. Layla Borovkinen. Adam Nassim Buwazi. Caitlin Leanne Bragg. Samantha Nicole Bragg. Haley Belinda Branson. Stephanie Marie Brisbane. Julia Elizabeth Brown. Rachel Elizabeth Brown. Tanner James Brown. Michael Andrew Buer. Karen Alejandra Burgos. Samantha Ray Burke. Serena Ray Cajas. Nancy Guadalupe Colero. John Kent Calhoun. Adrian Candela. Peyton Michelle Carbonetto. Harrison Chandler Card. Andrea Shane Carlton. Cody Michael Carrasco. Sarah Louise Carrier. Tatum Joy Carrington. Cassidy Ann Carroll. Melanie Castaneda. Cole Aaron Chapman. Chase Garrett Chastain. Carrington Christopher Chapman. Cole Dixon Chitwood. Adriana Gabrielle Sharufali. Shalia Annette Clark. Hedda Angelica Pastor Godoy. Aaron Devon Cogwell. Ethan Jacob Coker. Dylan Robert Cole. Zane Adair Colson. Adam Lynn Collins. Tonia Rochelle Conley. Connor Charles Cook. Brian Andrew Cooper. Justice Tyler Corbett. Felix Alejandro Cortez Santillan. Caitlin Ann Kramer. Courtney Lexis Krigler. Catherine Jean Colhan. Samantha Jacqueline Curtis. Michael Allen Danco. Madison Lee Davy. Tara Shiberial Davis Parrish. Miguel de la Torre. Christian de Leon. Evan James Dethridge. Alyssa Denise Delgado. Robert Charles Dennett. Taylor Nicole Diamond. Jose Alberto Diaz. Spencer Logan Dillard. Hudson Taylor Dishman. Madison Lynn Dodd. Alize Nicole Dominguez. Eric Dominguez. Jacob Mark Driggs. Logan Misha Dooley Harvey. William Lewis Dunsmore. Selma Aman El Johari. Victoria Charlene Ellison. Jessica Renee Emond. Maya Taxel Ermias. Deja Unique Irvin. Horatio Estrada. Kamaria Ainam Evans. Christopher Alexis Fierro. Hannah Ame Fincher. Nicole Anita Flores. Christina Marie Fontillas. Colin Scott Foster. Kai Thomas Foster. Hunter Levi Frischman. Cheyenne Taylor Frischman. Sean Patrick Gabriel. Christopher Anthony Garcia. Selena Alejandra Garcia Arriaga. Angel Yael Garcia Torres. Zachary Marshall Garza. Rajon Alonzo Jeter. Riley Renee Gibson. Joseph Kyle Gilbreth. Ezeneth Montserrat Gonzalez. Janae Lenicia Goss. Sawyer Lee Graydon. Kamani Ari Graham. Maricela Granados Luna. Taya Granillo. Courtney Christine Gray. Christopher Michael Grins. Jalen Patrice Griffin. Alexa Lauren Gromfine. Logan Thomas Grounds. Beatrice Dolores Gupton. Krista Marie Gwynn. Chance Presley Halford. Autumn Lori Hall. Jarrett Dean Hall. Chasen Alexander Hallford. Eric Stephen Hallstrom. Alexis Noel Hammonds. Yvette LaShawn Hankins. Brennan Michael Hansen. Sarah Madison Harper. Zachary Allen Harris. Brianna LaShawn Harrison. Damon LaTroy Harrison. Taylor Mackenzie Hartzell. Jonathan Robert Hausler. Dominique Antoinette Hawkins. Lauren Raquel Hawkins. Melanie Rochelle Hayes. Quincy Elizabeth Haynes. Brenda Leela Hazard. Dylan Lee Heitkamp. Chase Alden Hendrickson. Jeremiah James Henry. Kelsey Elisha Henry. Rachel Maureen Hermelin. Alexis Joanna Hernandez. Brittany Raylan Hernandez. Jessica Hernandez. Madai Hernandez. Natasha Marie Hernandez. Jesus David Hernandez Herrera. Johnny Hernandez Vega. Jana Brooke Hicks. Michael Egg Hindon Jr. Matthew Austin Higginbotham. Spencer Austin Hinkleman. Haley Pauline Hogue. Kevin Tyler Haney. Cavery Jocelyn Hogue. Grant Alexander Holland. Bryson Dean Hawley. Alexander Keith Hollingsworth. Sarah Nahid Hushman. Ty Caleb Hopper. Hannah Dell Hornbeck. Danielle Marie Howard. Joshua Landon Hudson. Yuritza Huerta Ibarra. Rayshawn Devon Hutchinson Simpson. Kevin Gok Win Hun Tran. Colton Thomas Jack. Jonathan David James. Mark Anthony Jaquez Jr. Jessica Carolina Harrell. Maria Giral. Elijah Andrew McAllister J. Link Harrison Jeffrey. Allison Kate Johansson. Marissa May Johns. Ayana Nehemiah Johnson. Emily Alma Johnson. Gage Tanner Johnson. Channing Annalise Jones. Matthew Garrett Jones. Tyler Van Buren Jones. Wendy Mota Juarez. Christian Drake Carnes. Jordan Michelle Kaiser. Garrett Lane Kelly. Stephen Russell Kent. Cal David Kilgo. Taylor Nicole Kendall. Deja Janae King. Haley McCall Kinney. Scott Wesley Kisner. James Starr Kleinhexel. Zachary Kent Kolschmidt. Mason Jarrett Lane. Andrea Jeanette Lara. Luke Coleman Lauterbach. Austin Tyler Lawson. Jaquan Monte Lawson. Meredith Kendall Lee. Laurel Ann Leskew. Emily Lauren Leung. Brittany Jessica Lewis. Addison Page Lineback. Pedro John Logston. Helen Brianna Long. Cassandra Catalina Lopez. Luis Domingo Lopez. Fernanda Elian Lopez Salcido. Madison Grace Lowry. Layden Jordan Lyle. Luis Anthony Macedo. Benjamin David Medeiros. Diana Maldonado. Isabella Maldonado. Santiago Jr. Maldonado. Taylor Gates Maldonado. Lisbeth Maldonado Fernandez. Lizeth Maldonado Fernandez. Chad Joseph Malone. Lindsay Rain Martin. Sarah Michelle Martin. Raul Martinez Hernandez. Maria Vanessa Martinez Linares. Maria del Carmen Mateo Salgado. Rebecca Ann Matillano. Stone Michael McCauley. Trevor Todd McIntosh. Tyler Kevin McMahon. Hollis Clark Meacham. Michael Holland Mead. Charlesie Brianne Meggert. Jamie Christine Melton. Roberto Mendoza Espinoza. Alexander Stephen Miles. Claire Delana Miles. Logan Noel Miller. Randall Edward Misson. Colin James Harris Mitchell. Connor Christine Mitchell. Tanner Matthew Mitchell. Destiny Victoria Manharaz. Isaac Alexander Monroy. Sean Alexander Moore. Luis Javier Morales. Martin Alexander Moran. Christian Alberto Morera. Sarah Jean Morris. Luke Ryan Murphy. Kendra Denise Murphy. Richard Philip Murphy III. Tristan Nicole Murphy. Janae Shanice Myrtle. Jordan Leanne Myers Sloan. Darby Elizabeth Neal. Lauren Taylor Neely. Alicia Joni Nisbet. Jeranshe Jamal Nobles. Hannah Kayla Nowlin. Cassandra Alashani Ochoa. Joseph William Odell Jr. Emily Ann Olson. Antonio Gabriel Oliver. Antoinette Jasmine Escondo Ong. Michael Yao Opuku. Nina Marie Orozco. Eduardo Ortega Huate. Nairobi Abigail Palacios. Julia Lynn Pappas. Leah Nicole Pappas. G. Han Park. Noe Martinez Patino, Jr. Saul Patino, Jr. Garrett Dane Patterson. Jeffrey Dunn Patton. Daniela Fernanda Pedrosa. Abby Michelle Penpraise. Emily Alyssa Perales. Christian Giovanni Perez. Daniel Alejandro Perez. Jesse Perez. Kaylee Michelle Perez. Ruben Eric Perez. Jaden Rashawn Monique Perkins. Anthony Reese Perry. Lillian Rose Pisano. Janae Alexandria Phillips. Jayla Michelle Phillips. Jordan Moss Phillips. Joshua Dakota Ponder. Donnie Porter Jr. Brandon Andrew Portillo. Hallie Nicole Powell. Sydney Joe Province. Richard Linnell Prude. Zachary Boone Kai Quick. Jessica Michelle Quintana. Matthew Harris Daniel Rainbolt. Luz Alondra Ramirez. Miguel Zamora Ramirez. Edgar Ramirez Perez. Federica Yasmin Ramos. Luis Ramos Don Juan. Chase Thomas Reeder. Fabian Reyes. Yvette Monique Reyes. Jadlyn Rose Reynolds. Anaí Barba Reynoso. Kevin Matthew Riker. Brandon Rios. Jesselyn Rosemary Rivas. Brian Rivera. Nathan Alexander Roberts. Byron Lee Robinson. Elton Danier Robinson Jr. Kyle Thomas Robinson. Myron Darnell Robinson. Abigail Jean Rocket. Ruby Victoria Rodriguez. Sarah Rodriguez. Ebony Christine Rogers. Kira Patricia Rogers. Samantha Puala Romero Banuelos. Kate Marie Rosso. James Anthony Ruby Jr. Aaron Lee Russell. Giovanni Sabala. Zara Vanessa Celeste. Oscar Daniel Salazar Fuentes. Jacqueline Saldivar. Alexandra Marie Saley. Norma Iliani Salinas. Anastasia Linda Sanchez. Robert Michael Sanchez. Claire Eileen McGrail Sanders. Victoria Starr Sandoval. Adriana Paolo Santiago Rivera. Jessica Sierra Santos. Brandon Sebastian Santoyo. Carla Lizette Sauceda. Madison Cy Schenk. Miranda Shea Schenk. Jordan William Schick. Kristen Susan Schmidt. Samuel Joseph Leon Schultz. Micah Jamison Scott. Kiera Nichelle C. Raymond Thomas Segovia. Kevin Daniel Sells. Nastaran Shams. Kylie Ann Sharman. Jessica Elaine Shaw. Gia Shi. Bryce Sterling Shoemaker. George Alberto Sierra. Jasmine Nicole Singletary. Brandon Eugene Smith. Preston Alexander Smith. Simone Elizabeth Smith. Carry-on Monet Smith. Isaac Enrique Solis. Jonathan Eric Solis. Zachary Isaiah South. Megan Marie Spate. Zachary Ray Spain. Christian Michael Staley. Drew Allen Steele. Kaylin Marie Stites. David Solomon Stoddard. Ty Christopher Stone. Zachary Lee Story. Tristan Robert Streetman. Guest Tanae Stubblefield. Madeline Page Sutka. Brian Michael Sutter Jr. Blake Lee Swanner. April Noel Swartz Larson. Emily Ann Swim. Miranda Gail Taggart. Christian Valentine Tapia. Darius Jarrell Tarver. Grace Welsh Tauber. Kennedy Arichelle Taylor. Aaron Christopher Terry. Nicholas Ryan Tharp. Cody Don Tolbert. Alejandro Torres. Giovanna Amy Torres. Israel Torres. Orbelin Torres. Manuel Torres III. Tanner Michael Tovey. Dayton Joseph Truitt. Daniel Bruce Tucker. Sarah Elizabeth Olberg. Jessica Marie Unstead. Ariana Valadez Reynoso. Amber Regina Valdez. Dahlia Valdez. Andra Kathleen Van Bullen. Valentine Leobardo Vargas. Alejandra Velez. Cynthia Nyawera Washira. Kyle Matthew Walsh. Jada Marie Washington. Brianna Jeanette Wells. Catherine Marie Westfield. D'Angela Marie Wheaton. Jacob Stewart Whitaker. Chesney Nicole Whitson. Connor Grant Willis. Brigham Cole Wilson. Colton Tyler Wilson. Michaela Taylor Wilson. Trey Dawn Whitmer. Allison May Woodruff. Evelyn Jean Woodruff. Marshall William Wright. Jason Janier Wyant. Chandler Clay Wynn. Jordan Neal Wysong. Brandon Jarrell Young. Julia Veronica Zabek.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, friends, and teachers. My name is Brooklyn Schroeder, and I am your student body president. It is a great honor that I get a moment to speak to you all today. I would first like to preface this speech by giving you a little insight into my past public speaking experiences. Some of my Valley Creek classmates may remember the Granny Awards 5th grade play, where I managed to miss my one line in all 3 performances of the show. Thanks again to Luke Lauterbach and Preston Smith for trying to feed me my line. So if I end up just standing here making guttural noises, just know this isn't my first go-round. First, I would like to reflect back on all of the incredible memories we have all made here in the past 4 years. From the football practices, to the volleyball matches, to the friends we've made, the games we've cheered for together from the stands, the classes we've loved, and those we've hated. There have been great times and great lessons that we have all learned. There have been incredible teachers like Mr. Scanlon, whose extra credit you probably never woke up in time for, and Mr. Bear, who taught you how disgusting the American food industry really is. There have been Letterman jackets, which FYI, you should not continue wearing after high school. And if you are like me, you have been incredibly proud of your school. If you compare us to that other school, there is so much for us to be grateful for. Our band was undoubtedly the best, and I will never not get chills when I hear the patter of a drum line. As you reflect over your years, be proud and be grateful for all you have accomplished and achieved. Looking ahead, if you are going to pursue higher education, You have 4 years of being broke ahead of you. And then years and years of struggling in the real world after that. I'm pretty sure we just experienced the most affluent years of our young adult life. Though this next step will be a large one, it will be great. New opportunities await us, and thankfully, we will be prepared for them, thanks to our teachers, friends, families, and mentors. We have been molded and sculpted to take life in stride and look back on our time in McKinney ISD and be proud of where we come from. I recently read on a Chipotle bag, "We will never have a perfect world, but it is neither romantic nor naive to work towards a better one." I challenge you to internalize that and think about how we as a class can work towards making our world a better one. So with that, graduates, I invite you to turn your tassel and leap into the next exciting chapter of your life. Finally, thank you, moms and dads, for all you have done, as well as your support. Thank you, teachers and administrators. Where would we be without you? Thank you, friends, for being there for us. It is my honor to introduce to you Alexandra Sala, Mariah Blair, and Hollis Meacham, who will be presenting our senior gift. Thank you.
Good afternoon, class of 2015. I'm Mariah Blair.
I'm Hollis Meacham.
And hi, everyone. I'm Alexandra Sala, and I am, or well, I was, the Student Council Vice President. I am so excited to present the senior class gift to you all. And this year, our graduating class is donating a lion statue that will be placed in the garden to represent our mascot, Leo the Lion. Congratulations, class of 2015, and good luck with all your future endeavors. It's my pleasure to now introduce Grant Holland, MHS1 producer, who will be presenting the class video. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. I don't think my speech will be as life-changing and inspirational as my boy Samit over there, but I'll try. Matthew McConaughey once said, "Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward." Going back and reflecting on the past helps us move forward with our lives. MHS1 overcame the smooth wall internet filters which blocked access to Vimeo. Who can forget Chase Chesapeake's sensational sport updates? Through Ms. Behringer's guidance, we produced quality shows even when she took maternity leave. I don't mean going back to reminisce, Chase goes. I mean going back to see where you came from. Moving forward, McKinney High will have an impact on your life no matter what you do. I would like to thank the MHS1 producers for continuing a legacy with me that I'm so proud to be a part of. I would like to thank the yearbook staff and Miss Lori Oglesby for helping me create this video. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Miss Alyssa Behringer. She has been an inspiring advisor for me and has helped me, well, you win some, you lose some. She's been an inspiring advisor for me and who has taught me the skills to be a leader in and out of the classroom. All right. I present to you the 2015 senior class video.
my two most influential teachers were Miss Neely and Miss Stevens because they always pushed me to do my best. And like not just in dance, but like as a person. And I've been with them for 3 years, so it's gonna be hard saying goodbye.
Fingers traced in circles round its history. We brushed our hands right back in time through centuries. As you held me down, you said, I'll see you in the future when we're older. And we are full of stories to be told. Crossing our hearts and hope to die. I'll see you with your laughter light.
Miss Mitchell, she was my art teacher this year, and she really just like taught me a lot about art, and she made me like love art even more.
Out by the lights, we'll trace as you held me down. You said, I'll see you in the future when we're older. And we are full of stories to be told. Crossing our hearts and hope to die. I'll see you with your laughter light. Ashen faces in cool breeze. Ashen faces in cool breeze. Armed with stories you will leave. Oh, armed with stories you will leave. I'll see you in the future when we're older. And we are full of stories to be told. Crossing our hearts and hope to die. I'll see you with your laughter eyes. I'll see you in the future when we're old. I'll see you in the future when we're
The thing that I'll miss most about MHS is just coming to school each day and knowing that I'm gonna see a good group of friends that I get to hang out with during the day and just laugh with and make great memories with.
My most influential teacher was Coach Rednauer, who's also my golf coach for the past 4 years, and he was my government teacher this year. He's been a great male role model and a great mentor for me.
Burning skin, where we've always been, and we all collide in the rising tide and weather in the wind. We live our lives like hands are tied and dead and days of dreaming. Embrace the race of every days, but forsake the feeling. Are we killing time while these days unwind? We can't see past our own sad stories and wonder what we're missing. We can't see past our own sad stories and forget how to listen.
I think what makes McKinney High School different and what really sets us apart is our community and the atmosphere we have here. You know, we're a school that works together, where the different departments aren't individual, they're all up in each other's business in a good way.
Come a time when things weren't so defined. We've given new names to our hopes and our pain, but love just gets harder to find. We wrestle with what we think we should say and hang ourselves out in the air. But most of the time, I think you'll find that we're just pretending to care. And it's a crying shame how we get so trained. We can't see past our own sad stories and wonder what we're missing. We can't see past our own sad stories and forget how to listen. We can't see past our own sad stories and wonder what we're doing. Can't see past our own sad stories and forget who it is we're fooling. Skin where we've always been.
I like Dr. Ferris because he's a really easy guy to approach, and I really like how much he cares about the school and the students and how involved he is with everyone.
This one's for the lonely, the ones that seek and find, only to be let down time after time. This one's for the torn down, the experts at the fall. Come on friends, get up now, you're not alone at all. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. And this part was for her, and this part was for her, this part was for her. Does she remember? It comes and goes in waves. This one's for the faithless, the ones that are surprised. They're only where they are now, regardless of their fight. This one's for believing, if only for its sake. Come on friends, get up now, love is to be made. Oh, 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 This part was for her, and this part was for her. This part was for her. Does she remember? It comes and goes in waves. I'm only left to wonder why.
Thank you to our journalism staff for that. And for those of you that are wondering, I don't believe Apple iPhone underwrote or sponsored that in any way, even though I think a phone showed up in every picture. Okay. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage members of our senior choir program, Alex Harper, Chase Hendrickson, Morgan Holmes, Jordan Kaiser, Jonathan Knox, Alex Miles, Nina Orozco, Claire Sanders. They will be performing our alma mater, arranged by McKinney High School's very own junior, Rachel Wasson. So please join us for our alma mater. I gotta get out of y'all's way.
Dear McKinney High School, how we love you so. Keep up your spirit as we onward go. We will be loyal to the gold and blue, straight on to victory, winning our way through.
All right. Y'all be seated, graduates, please. I'd like to take an opportunity to recognize two more groups before we conclude with our closing remarks. At this time, would the members of the McKinney High School faculty and staff please stand and be recognized? Thank you guys for all of your hard work, and graduates, be sure that you shake a hand and hug a neck before you go, because much of our success today is a direct correlation to their commitment to you and their love for you. Also, quick selfish note, students, if you are a former Dow Middle School alum, would you please stand at this time? I know this is not the Dow Middle School commencement, but these young folks have endured, enjoyed, have been with me since 6th grade. Thank you for allowing me to be your principal. Next year will be a new chapter for the lives of many of us. Graduates, each one of you are going to be entering into a new adventure at work, at school, maybe both at the same time, that's good, or just life in general. Life is full of changes, life is full of challenges, as many of our speakers have alluded to today. I know each of you will miss the creativity of the students and teachers of McKinney High School, and I challenge you to take that with you. I will miss the legacy and rich history of the McKinney High School. But as they say, once a lion, always a lion. As I wrap up my final privileges as the principal of McKinney High School, I'd like to offer a challenge to the class of 2015. As sophomores, we built the city. Last year, we roared that you can't touch this. And this year, you guys have all been tremendously successful. And I know it's time for you to go out and make an impact on the world. You are each world changers, and I challenge you to change the world. The late Stephen Covey defined a leader as someone that so passionately communicates the worth and potential to another person that person begins to believe it themselves. And as I look out across this gathering, as some of our speakers have said, I do not see the leaders of tomorrow. I do not see the leaders of tomorrow. I see the leaders of today. Each of you have led McKinney High School. You've led your teachers, you've led your classmates, you've led underclassmen, and I appreciate your commitment to the McKinney High School. I do see in front of me future teachers, doctors, attorneys, engineers, and maybe a couple of principals. I'll talk to you later. I see a group of people in front of me that have a passion for teaching, learning, and serving one another. I believe a culture is defined by the manner in which we serve each other, and you guys have served us well. So I'm confident in the leadership potential for each of you, and my hope is that you will believe in yourself to the point of acting with courage on the leadership opportunities that come your way. I want to thank each of you for allowing me to learn with you the last 3 years. I have enjoyed it greatly. I will miss you all. Press on and go Lions. Thank you. Now, on behalf of the class of 2015 and the McKinney High School staff, I want to thank each of you parents and guests for being here today. Please remain seated while the graduates exit the auditorium. You may meet your graduate out front. We do have another graduation from some other school. I don't know who they are. It's coming up later, so we want you to definitely take some time for pictures and well wishes. And meet your graduate out front. And so now, graduates of 2015, class dismissed.